Okay. So these are the various flavors of agile software development. Um, there are 4 flavors we have discussed: Scrum, Kanban, Extreme Programming, and Lean. Scrum is used in development projects. Kanban is used in maintenance projects, and Extreme Programming is a set of programming guidelines we follow to develop an application and implement it in all the flavors of agile. Coming to lean, lean is a basically used in manufacturing sector. Okay, we follow lean to reduce wastage in the workflow. Are you clear about the flavors of agile software development? These are the various flavors
Yes,
of agile. Okay, then coming to values, what are the values we follow in software development? We follow like individual and interactions over the process and tools, and we also focus on working software. Yes, instead of comprehensive documentation. Documentation also important in the software development, but along with that, we focus more on a working software. At the end of this Scrum, at the end of the sprint, we have to deliver working software to the client. That is nothing but a work done. Okay, work done in the sense we have to deliver working software to the client. And a very important value is collaboration with client and operations team instead of contract negotiation. Okay, so we also focus more on responding to changes. Okay, so these are the values we follow in agile software development, and we have already discussed about the difference between agile software and waterfall or traditional model. So here we follow deployment time cycles, and very frequent okay deployments happens in agile methodologies instead of okay quarterly, half yearly deployments in waterfall model. Okay, and response to change is very quick in agile methodologies than waterfall model. Yeah, we have already discussed about Scrum. Scrum is referred as a sprint. Sprint has 4 phases: plan, produce, inspect, and retrospect. Okay, planning phase where all the stakeholders of the project involved in the planning and create features and user stories. And in the produce phase, developers will implement the code and develop the application and implement the functionality of the application. Third was inspect. What is inspect? Inspection is nothing but a what is inspect? We have already discussed about inspect. What is inspect phase?
yes. Uh,
Inspect. Inspect is following a daily stand-up meeting and review meetings, as well as a sprint following the sprint guidelines effectively and testing. Okay, comes under
okay.
inspect. Adopt and retrospect. Retrospect or adopt is the phase where
Just
okay entire team
learning.
yes okay um, discuss what went well, what went wrong during the sprint, and how to improvise the existing processes. Okay, so we basically improvise the process under a 4th phase called retrospect. Yeah, we have a roles in agile methodologies. Product owner, he's responsible for vision and goal documentation and releases and calculation of ROI, and he also responsible for start date and end date of the releases. Scrum Master, he is responsible for a Scrum process. Development team responsible for okay work done or not, crafting the work for a sprint. Yeah, these are the day-to-day activities happens in agile software development. Sprint planning meeting. Okay. During this meeting, we decide sprint backlog and grooming the backlogs. So how many backlogs are there? How many user stories under scope for the current sprint? We discussed during a sprint planning meeting. Daily Scrum or stand-up meeting where every team member have to okay convey their issues and discuss their okay work status and update on the issues what they are facing, and they can also suggest some improvements if they want during a stand-up meeting. Sprint retrospection, as we discussed, is a plan improvement in the process. Product backlog refinement, where we refine the requirement for upcoming sprints. How to refine? Basically, we refine requirements based on the priority. Okay, we prioritize the requirements based on the priority. We refine the upcoming sprints during a product backlog refinement meeting. These are the artifacts actually. Artifacts are nothing but a documentation. Okay, you know, right? To document the product backlog document describes the pending list of items that needs to be developed. Sprint backlog list of tasks planned for the current sprint and effort estimation. An increment is nothing but a working version of the software produced in the sprint. So we have already discussed about these phases in agile methodologies. The first phase is discovery phase. We also call as sprint zero, where we define objectives and sprint benefits onboard the team. This is during the sprint zero, we follow these activities. First, we define the objectives and prepare a vision document, and we prepare a list of benefits out of the project, and onboarding the team, assigning the roles and responsibilities of each and every team member. And second phase is initiation, where we write user stories, release planning, team enablement, design base architecture and infrastructure setup. The last phase is a sprint 1 to n, that is an iterative process actually. Each and every sprint we follow these activities. First, we plan the sprint and produce a working software, and daily scrum meetings happens, and product backlog grooming happens, and review and retrospection. That's it. Okay. So very important. This is very important with respect to the interview questions, especially for testing. Yeah, along with that, there is another very important concept, Srini, that is a DevOps. Okay, let me explain DevOps. DevOps is really very important. See, try to understand DevOps. What is DevOps? DevOps is nothing but development plus operations. Okay, so in earlier process models, we involve only developer, QA, and high-level managerial people. That means each and every person belongs to a department. Under his department, he works and responsible to the particular department he owns basically. Okay, so basically every tester is responsible to his work, and he report to the test lead at the end of the day. Okay, but in DevOps, actually development and operations team collaborates each other, and they involve from a planning stage to the delivery stage. Okay, where we follow continuous integration, continuous delivery, continuous deployment, continuous integration, where development team involves and operations team also involves, where they create a test scripts and application scripts and create a builds and push the code into the Artifactory, and finally they release the product into the delivery. So basically they will push the code into the delivery team, where actually QA activity starts, testing activities actually starts in continuous delivery, where we create our test scripts and execute our test scripts and push the code into the production. That is nothing but a delivery. Continuous delivery happens over there. Okay, so in a traditional software development, testing and deployment are considered some entirely separate activities. Okay, deployments to customer environment are scheduled activities done on a yearly or half-yearly basis. But in DevOps, actually, deployments happens on every 15 days, at least on every 1 month. Okay, customer in waterfall model, in a traditional models, customer have to wait long periods, long time to see the working version of the software. Okay, coming to DevOps benefits, what are the benefits we do get out of DevOps? See, here we get a quick time to market. Of course, every client look at the quick time to market. They want their product to be released on time, and they have to reach the customers in the market early. Okay, every customer wishes this only. They wish to release their products into the market quickly, and reliable and stable applications. Yes, of course, the application is released into the production environment. It should be reliable and stable. Okay, and bug free. And the last benefit out of this DevOps is the maintenance of service level agreements for supported related activities. Very, very important. See, earlier what happened, every 3 months or 6 months, software development team releases the software into the production, where maintenance team and support team does not have much activity, much work to do during 3 months or 6 months time. But with the DevOps and Agile, okay, very frequent releases happens. Okay, so support team and the maintenance team may not reach the SLAs. So we have to plan according to that. They have to engage, and they have to enable. We have to enable SLA. I mean, maintenance team and support team to ensure the support team is enabled, and maintain service level agreements for the support related activities. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Okay. This is all about DevOps. If you have any question, just let me know. DevOps is nothing but a development and operations team collaborate with each other and involve in each and every phase of the software development.